I think this time will be a lot easier than last time. I also think in Mighty, we can kind of give this one to the crowd, but personally, I'd like to focus on just one creation today, because last time we went for two, and then by the end of that second one, I wasn't exhausted. I was just thinking like, damn, what are we about to do here? And then we went in and started arranging the first beat, which was a good idea. I just meant, I think this time what would be best, but I think we should just do one beat, like one solid creation. But what I'll say though, the difference though, is like we maybe should spend a very quick amount of time making it and then deciding if it should be the one that we actually finish. Whereas I feel like last time we were really thinking about finishing both of those beats. And that's why I think we went a little bit further on that second beat, and it kind of led us down a rabbit hole that was maybe a little bit longer than we needed. But that's okay. That's good. I mean, now we know. But plenty of time. But Mighty, how are you doing though? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Definitely excited for this week. And I think already having the first two episodes got a lot of things running for how to make it happen. And the good thing is that you're in a kitchen, so you pretty much can cook whatever you want and the way you want it as well. So there's a lot of flexibility as well on our end to not overwhelm ourselves too much or overwhelm ourselves if we feel so on that day. But really excited to see how this one plays out. And feels good.
Yeah, if you ain't feeling the beat within 30 minutes, fucking trash it. So yeah, feel free to dip, come back. We're gonna be here for quite some time, so absolutely no worries in terms of what time people get here. We are just getting started. So yeah, I would imagine we're here for at least the next 3 to 4 hours. So you come in now, we're chefing up. You come in 3 hours, we might be minting. Who knows? We might be in the arranging stage. We might be at a stage where we're restarting the whole beat because we hate the beat that we made. That's the whole game. Well, you know how we begin here. Let's we like to jam it out. But I also like to throw it to the crowd. You know, I know that you guys are here. I know some of you guys might just be feeling, but if you guys are feeling it, we want to get a little bit of insight from the crowd on how we should start this beat. So of course, instruments, tempo, key, all of these things are cool to start, but let's just keep it simple. We need a number from 100 to 190. 145. Blockchain Chad, let's fucking go. It's one of my favorite tempos. Let's go. I like 145. So 145. Now, can we get a key? Now, if you guys, key is Brookawk says, Brookawk, there's no way you said 145 as well. I don't believe that. That's straight conspiracy. All right. So okay, give me a number, or sorry, not a number. Any letter, A through what is it? A through F, A through G, but
G.
skip the H. C. God damn it, Chad. All right, fuck that. Chad's out. We need another letter.
We already did the C. As we go 7 episodes, we can actually pretty much do all letters. But
no, yeah, C is just like the most basic letter out there for starting a song. I don't actually hate C. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of reasons why it's C major. C minor is a great key. Actually, I make a lot of songs in C minor actually. But so we got B at 145. I'm just gonna go ahead and start the metronome here. I'm gonna start jamming. Mighty. You go ahead and jam as well. And let's go with B minor. Let's do B minor. All right. Dope. All right, I'm gonna try and lay these chords I was just playing. Tell me if you like these.
Yeah.
I think I got a little something. I don't know if that was on time, but if it is, we'll work with that. It's a little dark, but it's like ominous. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, this is a beat I could write to. I can already tell you. I could already feel that. That well sounds hard as fuck. I don't know what it is. I've just been waiting for you to send it. I'm just letting you do your thing.
Just sent a background sound. Very subtle one, but that adds up.
I really want this beat to feel epic at the end. Like I want people to listen to the whole thing and be like, yo, this is epic. So that's what I'm going to go for here. I like this. I like the chords so far. I'm not 100% sold on the bass. I just have it in there for now. But I'm even thinking of busting out the bass guitar and getting a little bit more of a natural bass in there. Maybe we do both. So maybe if you want to even think about a bass line of any sort, go ahead. And by the way, like the chords can be fucked with a little bit. The first chord is obviously B minor, but then that second chord is any diminished. You could even do like a dominant 5, but like I'm particularly using a B flat to do it. So it's basically to definitely do like the to half step down, and then I do another half step down, which makes it a what's a B minus fucking 2? I don't know. A. So it's like an A7, and then it goes to then that last chord can also kind of be fucked with. I have it as like some sort of half diminished, but like you can play a couple different notes there. I ain't gonna beat around it, but I'm fucking with that cello, bro. I'm fucking with that cello right there.
The rhythm is good.
You see, here's the thing, right? If I was not live right now, and if I wasn't kind of feeling obligated to stay semi on track from where we started, I would slow this beat down a significant amount. That's actually what I want to do right now. I want to slow the beat down probably like 40, like 30 or 40, like just to show you what I'm thinking.
So you're breaking the rules already.
Tell me that doesn't sound way better, though. Let's get a vote from the crowd. I don't know how many people are actually even attentive right now, but that's cool if you're not. I'm okay with it says blockchain Chad. Okay. And by the way, guys, we can always go back up. What's cool about the only thing, sounds like a mob movie soundtrack. It's exactly what we go for here. My Sicilian roots are happy that you said that. But what I'm thinking is we can always go back up. We can always go back up. I'm Mighty. What do you think?
No, indeed, it sounds good for what's already happening. The thing is, what can you do this with the audio files?
Well, I'd have to re-record the guitar. I'd have to re-record the guitar and yeah, I'd have to re-record all of that. There's no doubt about that. Let's see what the drums feel like with it, because that might tell us yay or nay. Let's just have a listen. All right, we're gonna keep it at 145 for now. We're gonna keep it at 145 for now.
Yeah.
Executive call.
Those Led Zeppelin guitars were cool.
What you say?
You were doing some like Led Zeppelin's guitars on top of it, like very Stairway to Heaven type guitars. That was pretty cool.
Dude, I was playing, and I was like, "What does this sound like?" And I was like, "Oh, dude, this sounds just like." This kind of sounds like Stairway to Heaven, but fuck it, bro. Let's throw it up. Let's throw it up. I'm gonna add that little guitar in there.
And go higher.
Ooh, I got some ideas. We're building. What's funny is like it's always built, right? It's just a matter of how far do you build before you decide to tailor it back and build something a little more ta-ra-ta-ta and na-ra-ta-ta and then the ra-cha-cha. You guys feel me? Let's get it.
Senor. Some Hispanic guitars.
Kind of the key, right? You know, when you're adding in sounds you fuck with. I think it's a fine line. It's a fine line of making sure you get the right sound, but you also don't want to over blast it. You know, you don't want to over blast it, over classed it, over schlast it, for God's sakes. You know. But anyways, we're here live in the kitchen, chefing up, making music. Making beats, really. We're really just making beats, and yeah, and you know what I mean. And by the end of this live stream, we will be minting this beat as the second dish in the second episode here, live from the kitchen. First crash of the day, boys. That's tough. Don't worry, I saved it right before. All right. Don't worry. We're about to pop it right back up. I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay. I was wondering how long this was, but it's 4-bar. I like that. I like that. I'm actually gonna delete this and put it in the other one. Yeah. That's correct. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We're gonna pull this thing together, guys. We're gonna pull this thing together. In the kitchen, we're not trying to give you guys a meal that's gonna make you sick. We want a meal that's gonna be nourishing. Don't worry. We're gonna turn this thing around together. Yeah. Send over whatever you got. I'm gonna bounce this stuff. We'll take it straight to Pro Teasy. We got time. We got at least 2 hours. We're gonna try and get out of here by 7. I think we're ready to dive back in here. Just that intermission period where we take in the beat into Pro Tools. You know, if we had a stream setup, this would be a lot more exciting. But it's not. We'll get there one day. I will say this though, she's fucking slapping. Like the beat slaps. There's really no way to fuck this up. But now it's a matter of, can we arrange this into something unique and kind of interesting? Just setting up the session. So by the way, if you guys are unfamiliar, this is kind of how I set up my sessions. I'll do everything in Machine. I'll get the whole beat kind of laid out, and then, you know, once I'm in here, I'll get all the different sounds and shit. Lots of possibilities, because there's something cool about it just coming in. And like, I was thinking about that, like, you know, I want people to be able to play that beat and it just slap them in the face immediately, you know. But at the same time, there's something about being you know, building it up, giving them a little bit of a cinematic show.
I would think like starting with the ARP you did at some point could be a good catch up. And then take it out and get into the track actually with
We're gonna taste this dish. Hey, this is the slow part of the process, guys. You gotta organize the session a bit. You know, you gotta get some things going. But we ain't skipping no bullshit. Let's just start. Let's start it off. Let's just see where we're at. So we'll just mute the drums first, because I think it's pretty obvious that we're not going to want the drums in there just off the rip. Also, I'll mute the 808 just because. Taking a pause for a second. I'm just thinking. We got some things loaded in. We got some things ready.
Yeah.
What are you thinking right now?
I think you can take its time to start, like maybe playing with different melodies at start that create a build-up, but with frustration. You know, like 2 bars with something like you feel it's gonna drop, but it actually doesn't, and it goes into another 2 bars of melody, and then it drops. See what I mean? Yeah, something like that, and then the song starts, and then you drop the beat at some point. It can still, yeah, not start right now, but continue the frustration build up until the crucial point where it drops and you're like relieved from the pressure.
I like where it's at in terms of like the very orchestral build. Let's just play from the top again. We're gonna keep fucking around. I actually think my instincts right now are telling me to pull up new instruments and actually add more, but we'll do that at the end. And honestly, I don't know what the crowd feels, but if we're not throwing vocals on it, I'm tempted. And I was tempted to do this last week, but I didn't do it because I was just fucking beat. But I'm tempted to add a guitar solo to the end of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a little outro vibes, go a little crazy on a shred stick. But we'll see what happens. I just added the Oxford Oxide to the drums as a whole. It's a very reckless move, but fuck it. Here we go.
Maybe we can have a part like, you know, just drums, 808, without even changing, you know, notes that matches with the overall chords. Like just drum 808, but like just the first part of the 808, just the 3 first note in loop. Like, you know, just basic drum as a break, and then maybe come back with the epic part after that. Or maybe it needs a sweep up just before. Yeah, one of the latest parts where there's just the 808 and the snare, like the snare was just really
I agree.
too much.
I agree. Totally. I was actually thinking that during that part. I'm regaining. You know what? We're not giving up on this beat. We're not giving up this beat. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what. It's only 7:14. All right. We're only 4 hours into this show. Couple of things while I was listening. I don't hate it. Okay, I don't fucking hate it. I don't hate it. Despite what I said earlier, I don't hate it. It's actually quite a beat. Listen, if I added vocals to this, it's a fucking hit because I'm a beast. But I'll tell you what though, I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm not gonna add vocals to it. I'll tell you that right now. It's not gonna happen. At least not now. But who knows? Like these beats at the end of the day, I might end up adding vocals to, and it might end up slapping. Now the part that I definitely agree with is this part. It needs something on this snare. This snare needs like a delay and a reverb on it that makes it like cool.
Yeah, the first half is perfect for me. It's the second half that needs maybe a details or two and an outro to be perfect, but it's taken a good way. That's a sick part that can be emphasized a bit more somewhere.
Dude, the biggest part that's like really pissing me off right now is my computer is somehow going slow. Like, there's no fucking reason that my computer isn't working at tip-top fucking capacity right now. But for some bullshit ass reason, it's acting like it's the first time it's ever had a fucking session open. There's not even anything going on here, you know?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play it from the top one more time. What are you thinking?
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool. And double the last part, maybe just to... And
Just to let it rip. Just to let it rip one more time.
yeah, let it rip one more time, and maybe we can find an outro or something.
All right. How we feeling?
Pretty good. Can we have a listen from start?
All right. We got any thoughts?
Not much. I enjoy it.
What?
I was saying not much. I enjoy it. And what about you?
I'm done with it. I'm bouncing it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it.
All right.
I'm gonna send it to you. We're gonna master it. Master it up. That was tough, guys. That was tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Making one beat, man. Maybe we should. Like, what's funny is we made 2 beats last time. Like, I feel like we should have made 2 beats just to like give us a break from 1 beat, just so we know if we even like the 1 beat. I say you fade it out at the end. Give it a nice fade out at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I do think though, whatever we need to do. I mean, we had some solid tweet hype. I mean, at the end of the day, it was good. It was good. Like, I can't complain. It was a good day of putting out ideals. A good day of putting out things. I certainly am not upset about things. I really do just want to yeah, we'll figure it out. But what do you guys think? I mean, we're gonna need to get the artwork and we're gonna need to get this name. So, what do you guys think? I mean, look, I'm leaning heavy towards slanged over. That's what I'm saying, Easy. It's gonna be hard to beat that. It's gonna be hard to beat that. We've slanged 20 French toasties. Over 20 French toasties. I mean, I'm baffled. You know, we had nobody here tonight. I can't really say that. Where's the energy? Right? Like, you know, people might listen, but like, you know, it's not the same. It's not the same, right? Like, you want people at the end of the show being all hyped up. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to fucking collect me some French toast. Like, that should hype me up. Whereas now it's like, it's just us. Which, by the way, like, that's okay. That's part of the show. And besides, look, the less mints, the more scarce that edition is. Which means what? That means at the end of the season, when we have this massive collection of food, the least minted song is going to be the most valuable. It's going to be the most valuable just based on the fact that it's the most scarce. So, I mean, I ain't mad about that at all, you know? It's all about supply and demand. And at one point, they're going to turn around and they're going to say, hey, that beat slapped a little too hard. That beat slapped harder than I expected it to. I'm not going to lie, though. Mighty better fucking pull this one. This beat better, yeah, I don't know if it is quiet playing on my speakers, but the beat is chilling me out. Still trying on names. Look, I like something simple. I think last week we finally landed on something simple, which was French toast. I really want to land on something, something simple. Like I honestly loved the name The Sandwich. I thought The Sandwich was quality. Even Meatball Sub, I think that's quality. Like just simple food names, because we don't want to dress up the name, because that's the whole point, right? French toast can have blueberries on it. It can have strawberries. It can have all kinds of flavorings, but that's up to the minter and that's up to the remixer. Whereas we just want to simply provide them a dish that is quality, right? Sandwiches are all options, right? Like, what is the sandwich? I don't know. What is a meatball sub? Meatball sub is a classic. It's just us tonight, though, guys. So you guys gotta kind of throw us out of, blockchain chat and easy and crypto. It's you guys. The sandwich has deep meaning. Listen, I'm a big fan of the sandwich. Like, bro, the sandwich or a sandwich, or if we just called it sandwich. I mean, it's hilarious. We'll let Mighty kind of come in on it, but if we just call it straight up, like I'm just gonna type this in the chat. Listen, I gotta say, Easy and Crypto and Blockchain Chad, you guys are legends. Because Loop is not real, and Drago Nate hasn't been here since I fucking dissed him because of his fucking intro tweet. So, you guys are the shit for chilling around and vibing with us. Which, by the way, I wouldn't fucking do that, so good for you guys. Oh wow, Loop's typing?
Loop is real.
All right, Luke. Give me some words, Luke. Give me some words, Luke. I like sandwich too. Okay, Luke. Looks like we're going with sandwich, bro. I'm saying we go with sandwich, and we'll let Mighty decide 100p. I'm gonna say 100p gaming more tonight.
Yeah, I'm not talking much because I'm on the master at the same time.
No. Do your thing. I'm gonna just mute us. Do your thing. We're just gonna keep this ripping.
I like to listen to you
okay.
while doing it, but yeah.
Yeah, what up, bro? We pretty much done now. We did our thing. We did our best. We're just waiting for Mighty. Mighty's finishing it up with the master.
Yeah.
Mighty, you good?
Yeah, I made a cut at the last drop. Before the last drop, tell me what you think.
Okay, give me a play. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I like it. Let's not even tease it. Let's not even tease him too much. I like it though. I fucking love it.
Okay, I'm almost done.
All right, dope. It's bouncing. All right, guys, that's it. Mighty is bouncing out the final master. This dish is going to be tasty, guys. This dish is going to be real tasty and affordable. Might I add? Affordable and tasty. I'm going to get it ready here. So for the record, French toast was claimed 24 times. That's incredible, guys. I ain't even going to lie to you. Can we beat that this week? Like, I can't possibly imagine us beating that. But you never know. Mighty, are you prepared to generate us some AI art?
Yes.
All right, here everybody should give a prompt, okay? If you know what a sandwich is, this should be pretty easy. I say we start with a simple one. Maybe Mighty hit it with just sandwich, then maybe hit it with the sandwich, then maybe hit it with a sandwich, and then we'll let the chat get a little creative. I don't know how many options you have, but let's allow everybody to kind of give a couple thoughts as to how to throw this at the AI art. So if you guys aren't familiar with AI generated art, essentially you just give it a sentence, a prompt, and it will create art based on your prompt, which is fucking insane when you actually see what it does. So let's see if there's anything interesting here. Holy shit. Okay, this one right here is sick. This one right here is fire. This is the one I'm fucking with this one a lot.
Which one?
I marked it with the earth. Dude, the psychedelic sandwich? No. This one is sick though, dude. What's up with the writing in the bottom right?
I can take it out. I don't know. It generated that.
Dude, I actually really fucked with this one too. Yeah, yeah, easy. You're right. Yeah, that one's fucking sick. Blockchain chat. None of these are gonna get there, but these are hilarious. I'll just send them in just for reference, just so everybody can see the artwork here that we're working with. Let's get a cutoff here. He says, "All right, my bad. I don't mean to disrespect the artwork. It's just we want something. Cool. We want something as simple as possible. No worries. Just wasn't sure. No, I appreciate it. All right. Oh man, that's a nice one.
The bottom isn't so right, but yeah, it looks okay.
It is a very strange. Like, what the fuck is going on in that sandwich, bro? Lord T. Who the fuck is Lord TBT?
It's like lasagna sandwich.
Yeah, Lord TBT just pops in out of nowhere. Not even in the voice chat. Has no idea what's going on and says, "I like this one. It's sweet." All right, so if we had to pick between these three, what do you guys pick? These are three solid sandwiches. If I had to say, and we got Lord TBT in here now, if we had to pick between these three sandwiches, go ahead and light up the one you like the most. All right, so if you guys, whatever sandwich you guys like the most, we got one on top, one on bottom. Obviously, it's 1, 2, and 3 from top to bottom. You say 2? Oh, Brookhawk pops in last second. Brookhawk, I know you're checking this out. Brookhawk, we're actually gonna need we're gonna need you here. Brookhawk, just for everybody who's just tuning in right this second. I know some of you guys were here at the beginning, coming back in. Beat's complete. It's mastered. It's done. I'm sick of it. But now we have landed on the name. The name of this meal is gonna be just simply SANDWiCH. So we need a very, very quality sandwich. I like one. Dude, I like one, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh, it changed to 1? Let's look at the numbers. All right, so 4 has 1. 1 has 2. 1. Let's go. We're getting some momentum for 1. We are. One's taking it right now. Brookhawk, what are you picking here? I'd be happy with 1. I think 1's good. It's got a lot of color in there. It's a funky looking sandwich. It's such a vibe, dude. And it goes really well with that first artwork. All right, so Mighty, for the record, I got to go back to the split that we have, right? So that I can use the same split, correct?
Yes.
All right, great. That split will just stay there forever. I have a lot of fun making these, and it's always worth it. It's always worth it at the end once we actually get to, mint it and everybody gets to see, the tune. And like I said, who knows what these beats turn into? This is just one session, right? We do our best to get these beats to a place where they're acceptable, they're good enough for you guys to consume and take forward. But I wanted number 1, but the tokens ID continue from last week. Damn. I mean, that is true, but I also kind of like that only because the additions are still scarce based on each week's mint, and I find that very interesting. I like that a lot personally, but we will definitely make sure this is season 1. So the kitchen season 1 is an entire collection of additions, but that's fair though. I can fair that. Oh, you own token 1, Brooke. You fucking savage. I like it. Get a tweet out so we can pump SANDWiCH. All right. Does anybody do we have any final thoughts, Mighty? How do you feel about this week's show?
Great. I really enjoyed the result. Already last week I listened the beat we made like a lot during the week as I was working. Like I played it and it was on loop, so sometimes I listened to it like for 30 minutes. I definitely enjoyed it, and so that's a good sign for me that, you know, if I can handle a bit and, you know, get into some sort of work trance with it on the side, and then I enjoy it, like, yeah, that's a good sign. And I feel that's going to be the same this week for me, and I always appreciate having new things, you know, created to listen to, and definitely enjoy the energy as well of the show. Yeah, I'm sure we can even be faster than that. Like, you're right, last week we did like 2 beats, and we could have done 2 today as well, but I don't know. Yeah, it's us learning. Also, the process is kind of tricky to manage to be as efficient as possible. I'm sure in the future we will be able, because at some point it was kind of frustrating for me to not just take my mouse and move things, you know, in the editing part, like, you know, having both our mouse to be able to do stuff on it. This would be like way funnier, and also because of my French, sometimes I have difficulties to like tell you exactly what I would like without being too annoying either. And so, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of progress that can be made on the process, not necessarily today, but, you know, looking forward to it in the future as well. I'm sure there's things we can do today as well, but it's a matter of, you know, pointing our fingers on it so we know how we can improve the process. But otherwise, it was a lot of fun for me. I definitely thank everyone and feel blessed for the energy.
I appreciate that, bro. You know, I appreciate you being here every single week. We've been here on Tuesdays literally for, I mean, I say the last 2 years because it basically has been the last 2 years, a little less than 2 years, but basically the last 2 years we've consistently been here. And honestly, this seems to be even a longer show. So I appreciate you always being here with me, and I definitely wouldn't be able to do this show without you. So it's a good vibe. I appreciate everybody being here and just vibing out with us every single time. Even the weeks that we just rant, kind of talk our shit, and the weeks that we, you know, sometimes we'll do some fun shit. But I'm glad that we found this new model, and yeah, dude, I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everybody else fucking vibing. But yeah, this episode 2 in the kitchen, chefing up live. And I totally agree. Like, you know, we're going to learn a lot more every single time we do this show, find new ways to do things, find better ways to do things. And I think the next 5 shows are going to be even more exciting. But this week was dope too. I think that there's something about getting through it, even whenever you're sitting there, like, cause shit, at about 5:30, I was like, fuck this. I was kind of like, fuck this beat, but that's the vibe, you know? Sometimes you're in the kitchen and you don't love it, and that's, you got to fight through that. And so that's what we did. And I really would not have been able to fight through that without the partner, without you right there with me in the kitchen. You know, sometimes you turn around, you drop an egg, you know,
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be there with another egg, and you had that other egg right there for me, perfectly cracked, ready to be, no shell, all yolk in goo, no shells. We made our dough, and next thing you know, we're sitting here with a brand new sandwich for you guys to enjoy. So I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate you, Mighty, and yeah,
The same. Thank you.
To another week here in the kitchen, man. To another week here in the kitchen, and who knows how many episodes we'll have. But this first season, already off to a smacking start. But yeah, what an episode! Thank you, everybody, and let's go ahead and play us out.
All right. Thank you, everyone, and bye-bye.